welcome back to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with a pick a card reading for you. A big welcome back to my beautiful returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your support of me and your beautiful comments below. I really appreciate you guys being a source of support to each other, but also a source of support for me as well, of course. And you guys are incredible. So thank you so much for your beautiful, loving energy. And if you have found yourself here for the very first time, we want to welcome you to our beautiful soul family here. Please pull up a chair, grab yourself a snack and a cup of tea or something to drink, and we'll have a little chat because we're all friends when we gather at my table. So let's get cozy. Today's pick a card reading, we're asking who is crushing on you right this moment. So who has a secret crush on you? What are some of their thoughts of you right this moment? What are their intentions as well? We're going to look at their intentions of whether or not they're going to make their feelings known. Will they come forward? We have 3 piles for you to choose from today. We have pile number 1 with the Happy Tarot and this nice hagstone that I found on the beach. We have pile number 2 with the Angel Tarot and this little turtle. We have pile number 3 with the Romance Tarot and this stone cross. So whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, there may be a message waiting for you from Spirit today, and my timestamps are listed below. Again, today's topic is who is crushing on you right this moment, and are they going to make themselves known moving forward? Pile number 1. Hello, pile 1. You were drawn to the beautiful hagstone that I found. You're also drawn to the Happy Tarot, and this is your reading. Who is crushing on you right now? And do they have any intentions of coming forward and letting you know that they're crushing on you at this time? We'll look at some of their current feelings as well as we go through the reading. And of course, we will end your pile with a charm cast at the end. I end each pile, if you're new to this channel, with a charm pull. So let's start with who is crushing on you. We're going to start with tarot today. Who is crushing on you right now? Just saw the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So you could find that you are the air sign here. And this person may be crushing on you for a really long time. So it's almost, I almost get this sense of like feeling overlooked a little bit too. Who is crushing on pile 1? We have the beautiful Empress, and there's a reason why they're crushing on you, because in their eyes you are top tier, out of their league perhaps, with the beautiful Empress energy. She sort of embodies the every woman. It's like she embodies everything beautiful about the divine feminine. Everything beautiful about the divine feminine. We have the Lovers. Who is secretly crushing on pile 1? Page of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. So this person is super, super attracted to you, and I think that there's a mutual attraction here too. I think there's a definite mutual attraction between the two of you, and there is potentially a work connection or a school connection here for you as well. We have the 4 of Pentacles, back of deck. It definitely feels like it could be more geared towards a work connection though, but take that as it resonates to your situation, because I am dealing with collective energy here. And they have had their eye on you for a long time, potentially, with the 9 of Wands, because they've had many opportunities to fantasize about you, and every single one of those wands is sort of representing a thought or an action that went unfulfilled, and so they're just stacking it up. There's a little bit of a chip on the shoulder. I do feel like they think that they've been a little bit overlooked. 7 of Pentacles. It's almost like they're waiting for you to notice them. But I mean, they're also, I feel like there's also this sense of like, why would they? Why would they notice me when this is like perfection, and it's like they don't see themselves in the same way. In fact, when they present themselves, it's more like this Page of Pentacles. There could even be a little bit of an age difference, and I'm not talking anything huge, but I feel like there could be an age difference here, an age gap, or a position gap of some kind. We have the Star. We have the 3 of Cups. I also see here the Tower and the Devil. So, and it's coming out with the 3 of Cups. This is a friendship type of energy. They are really worried about sort of perhaps getting stuck in the friend zone with you. That's something they do not want to have happen. But also, it's like they're afraid of change too. Because I'm dealing with collective energy, I can't ignore the fact that this person could be in a third party, or you could be, and that could be why you feel unattainable. It's like there's something unattainable about this situation for some reason. And there are challenges. They perceive challenges. But I think that in a lot of cases, this person's ego is one of the biggest challenges. There's the Nine of Pentacles. And we have that Four of Pentacles back on the back of your deck with the Strength card. So who is secretly crushing on you right this moment? As I said, I do feel like there is definitely a work connection, and you may even be friends or friendly at work. You may have spent time with this person outside of work too, just in a social type gathering, not individually one-on-one, but in a social type gathering. And they stress out about their feelings for you because of your position. And this is a position you could have worked yourself up towards, so you may be above them in the work sector if there is the work connection for you here, if you resonate with that message. I just feel like there's something that you have over them. So again, you could be a little bit older than them, or your position is a little bit higher than them at work as well. I'm going to be clarifying as I go here. This person thinks about you a lot. In fact, it's to the point of a bit obsessive type of thinking. And as I said, they've been holding on to this feeling for you for quite a while, because even the Seven of Pentacles is all about patience. It's like they've taken some time though recently to take stock about what they think is possible with you. So this person is sort of trying to gear themselves up for something. They're trying to gear themselves to challenge themselves, to perhaps make themselves known, because even the Four of Pentacles is this, you know, I've built up a certain rapport with this person, or I've built up a certain amount of relationship in some form with this person, but I'm a little bit scared to step outside of my comfort zones and really make myself known, because it makes me feel really insecure. It really puts me in the spotlight, or it makes me, they're not comfortable with the vulnerability that's necessary here, but they're really attracted to you. You could be a Leo. You could definitely be a Leo with the Strength and the Queen of Wands here. They're super attracted to you, and it's like they can't seem to help themselves a little bit. And I get really good energy from this person, actually. So they could be gearing themselves up for something. But let's take a look at some of their current feelings before we see what their intent will be. How do they currently feel? What are some of their current thoughts? This crush situation for pile one. It says, I hurt you, the King of Cups. It was reversed. Now, when the King of Cups is reversed, it can be somebody who can get really emotional and really let the fear of rejection really hit them too. We have a fresh start, seed, opportunity, or offer, the Ace of Pentacles. And I do feel like the seed was planted in a more social environment, like their crush seed for you was planted in the work environment. Or as I said, there could be a school connection here, but I'm really feeling work. You could destroy me. The Seven of Wands, you could destroy me. You could destroy my ego, perhaps my position. We have be more selfish. And there could be, again, if there is other connections here, so take that as it resonates. If this person's restriction is in the family home, if they feel like they can't step outside of their family position, they do feel like going towards you is a selfish act, perhaps. But it says, I'm making plans for us. That's not the case for everyone watching. I will say that. I don't want to use a term like they think you're selfish, but they do definitely think that you are, and I don't like to say it, but they think that you're a bit better than them. And they may think that you think you're a little bit better than them too. It says, you give me mixed signals. So you could embark with a lot of flirtatious energy with this person too. And like I said, I feel like there's a lot of mutual physical, at least, attraction here. It's like they couldn't imagine you finding them attractive, but there is a mutual physical attraction here. What do they wish that they could say? We have here date, someone new, getting out there, planning and setting a date. It's like they want to take you on a date. They want to take you on this opportunity. And even the Page of Pentacles, I like that, because we have this page here. It's like a fresh start, a fresh seed. Like, can we just go out on one date? It's like that's what they want, to just go out on a date with you, to showcase the value that they have. And we have the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy and listening to ego. And I do feel like this person does have a bit of an ego and a bit of, I don't want to say like a chip on their shoulder, but they definitely, a lot of their actions are fueled by their ego. Back of the deck says love call. Someone expresses your love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. How does this person currently feel for you? Pile number 1. Who is secretly crushing on pile 1? Says here, set your course, know where you want to go, have a plan in the right direction. We have the Cheshire Cat here, and it says 22, and I do feel like this person's gearing up for something, so I'm curious to look in a moment at their intentions coming forward, if they're going to make themselves known. And we have here a moment's regret, nostalgia, idolizing the past, fearing you've made a mistake, and that's where they fall into problems, is that they set up this course, they set up this plan perhaps to set up a date with you or to make their feelings known, but then that insecurity sets in, the fear sets in, and they may abandon ship at that point, because back of the deck says you are rare and free and there are not many like you. And there's a reason why we started with the Empress, and there's a reason why they feel this way about you, because they're putting you up on that huge pedestal and you feel unattainable. You could actually be the one potentially in another relationship. That's how unattainable the energy feels. But again, it could really have a lot to do with their own insecurities. But let's take a look at the future. Whoops, I just dropped a whole deck. Leave that there for now. What is the intention of this person? Will they make themselves known to pile number 1, please? Do you want to shuffle that quickly? Okay. Will they come forward and make their feelings known to pile 1? This person that is secretly crushing on them, will they make themselves known? For the 8 of Wands. The High Priestess. They're fearful of it. They're a little insecure to bring their truth forward. But they're so attracted to you. King of Wands, 4 of Wands, back of deck. Yes, Knight of Swords, movement for you, pile 1. And I love this because although they're insecure and they don't know what the future could bring, Spirit says that, you know, opening up this can of worms, so to speak, and entering into the unknown could lead us to celebration, could lead us to some really good things. This Knight of Swords is really worried. There's the 4 of Pentacles, is worried about the consequences, is worried about what their reaction will be to them. But I feel that movement coming. And I love this. There's the 10 of Cups. There's the 3 of Wands. Really, we can have a lot of potential here once this person moves forward. And I'm saying it's a gateway because obviously this is a doorway that you may enter into if you choose to, but you don't have to. And you may not even feel like you have the freedom to do so at this time. But this is just Spirit's way of letting you know that this person is going to make their feelings known to you, pile 1. They are going to make their feelings known. Perfect. The pile 1, please, for this person. Come forward. It may not be for a little while, though. I just saw the Find the Balance card. And we have release control. So they're asking you to go with the flow for now. We have find the balance on the back of the deck. So this is about their intention. They're holding space for this movement coming forward. But Spirit doesn't want you to get hung up on the process. They want you to surrender to the flow at this time. Because we can't control this person's thoughts, feelings, and intentions. And right now they're grappling with the uncertainty. And they're grappling with the same uncertainty is being reflected in the 4 of Pentacles here too, because they're trying to tame those fears. But I think that their passion, their drive, and their attraction to you is definitely going to trump any fear that they have ultimately. Let's get a charm bowl for you, pile number 1. A charm bowl, please. What is this person currently thinking right this second in the bowl? What are their current thoughts of pile 1 in the bowl right this moment? We have the Ace of Swords, sort of reversed. And we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Star reversed. They're definitely stressing out about the truth that they have to wield towards you, and they are really intimidated by you. I can't deny that with this Queen of Wands. We saw the Queen of Wands multiple times, so you could be a Leo, really magnetic type of creature that you are. It makes them feel like they pale in comparison, which is kind of sad. It makes me kind of sad for them because it makes them feel a little bit helpless or hopeless to create change. And that's why there's going to be a bit of a time delay here, because it's going to take them some time to harness some of that confidence, or to even fuel it with feigned confidence. It will be their attraction to you that really fuels the fire here. And I feel like there's like a bit of a cat and mouse game going on for the two of you, especially if there's that work connection. So take that as it resonates. We have Dream. And I always think of that song Dream, you know, whenever I want you in my arms, all I have to do is dream. We have D. I love you to the moon and back. So this person is dreaming about you. They're not just fantasizing about you during the day. They dream about you at night too. Hospital connection, perhaps with the ambulance. Again, a work connection. We have here Leo energy with the blue kitty cat. We have here the Eight of Swords, somebody who feels stuck or fearful of making themselves known. We also have here, do as you would be done by, almost too simple, but it's all you need to get by. And we have the Chariot energy with the charging horse. I do feel movement in the future of this connection. All right, pile number 1, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated with you. And if it did, I would love to hear your story below in the comment section. Even if you have to come back after this movement happens or occurs, I'd love to hear your story. If you do drop me a comment, be sure to hit your notification bell if you're a subscriber, because I offer a chance to win a free reading for my subscribers who leave me a comment below. So you can comment below any of my videos this month and you will automatically be entered to win. Congratulations to this month's winner, and be sure to hit your notification bell, because that's how I contact you to make arrangements for the reading. You can also check me out on Etsy for a personal reading if you feel called to, and my Instagram account is below as well. But I hope that you come back here for another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hello everybody, pile 2, you were drawn to the Turtle or to the Angel Tarot, and this is your reading. Who is crushing on you right now? What are they thinking about you? And do they have any intention of making themselves known? So let's start with your tarot. Who is secretly crushing on pile number 2, please? What can you tell us about this person? We have the Page of Swords. There could be a school connection here with the Page of Swords, and this person likes to watch you. Ace of Pentacles. We have the Magician, and we have the Six of Wands. This is the type of person that they are really, really good at maintaining masks in public. It's like they feel really confident. They feel like they're in control of the situation. They like to maintain that as well. And it's masking the fact, and you know what, I'm feeling like they could be a Leo energy for some reason. I have the Six of Wands and the Five of Wands, but I do feel a really strong sense of like pride coming from this person. It's like they are really good at masking their insecurities by acting really confident, and that's how they maintain their control. We have the Queen of Swords. Back of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. Let's clarify this role before we get into your message 100%. They are someone who is a bit intimidated by you. And they are someone too that their ego is enough, and their insecurity is enough that they may be waiting for you to say something to them. So they could feel like there's like a mutual interest here, but it's like they're waiting for you to notice them, or they're waiting for you to say something. We have the Eight of Cups. There could be, as I said, a school connection here or a work connection as well. The Six of Swords. And this is a very specialized message for someone actually watching. But if it's for you, you'll know it's for you. You may have had if this is a work connection, you may have had an issue with this person in the past where you had to be a little bit, like you had to stand your ground or really hold firm boundaries with them. And it may have been even honestly that moment that was like the spark for them, where like you stood your ground. It's like you gave them a piece of your back of their own medicine in a sense. And I don't think that they're used to that. So you may have had an issue with this person in the past, and that was the spark for them. Like something about you and your assertiveness really got them going in that moment. You have the Death card. We have the Ace of Wands with the Star energy. We have the Nine of Wands on the back of the deck with the Strength card, which is very interesting. Again, Leo energy, very strong here. And this was the exact configuration that I had the Strength card in pile number 1 as well, which was an interesting coincidence. Nine of Wands on the back of the deck. This is somebody with a bit of an ego issue. They are somebody who has maintained some of these feelings for you for some time as well. And like I said, I feel very strong Leo energy coming from them. In pile 1, I felt like the watcher was the Leo, but in this case, I do feel like this person is perhaps a fire sign. And it's not that Leos, like I'm a Leo, so it's not that Leos in general are vain or anything. This person could come across like that though sometimes, like overly confident or trying to overly compensate to make themselves appear confident. And that's truly the nature of Leos in general. It's not that they are really vain. They truly have oftentimes really deep-seated insecurity issues that they feel like they have to overcompensate in environments, like in social environments, at work, in school. They have to come up over the top to be the funny one, or to be, and this person could be like that, you know, they could be the funny one or the confident one, you know, in the job environment or at school, to overcompensate for their own insecurities here. I will say too that there could be a connection here where this person feels, or you may not be in a position to enter into a connection with this person because there's restrictions. And some of these restrictions could be in the realm of a third party. Some of them could actually be restrictions because of limitations within the work environment. There could be rules against, you know, two people dating within the realm of your company. So take that as it resonates. There's just a sense of needing to get something off my chest and being restricted by it and not feeling fulfilled by the current state of your connection and having to sort of walk away from something in order to come towards you. But the Eight of Wands, it's like a team of horses couldn't take me away. It's like a lot of pressure building of wanting to communicate how they feel. And we, in the future, this support to the Queen of Swords, here's the Ace of Wands and the Star. I think they're waiting for you to come towards them. That would be an ideal situation for this person, because it would mean they don't have to challenge themselves to step outside of comfort zones, to overcome this challenge, to create a shift or a rebirth in your connection, because that's what they want. They want to take it from one state to another state. So they want to level up with you in some way, but it feels like they're really intimidated by that pathway and they're really almost waiting for you. We have very strong Aquarius energy here. So you could find that you are an Aquarius energy or have that within your chart, because it's like you are the star, you are the spark, and they're waiting for you to light the way. What are their current feelings for you? What do they currently feel? Identity and glove coming out together. The glove is a symbol of complacency and status. And so sometimes our status will help us to fall into a complacency in a situation where we know we want change, because the roles that we play, we allow our whole identity, our entire sense of self to be wrapped up in that role. And so stepping outside of that role challenges this. And that's a good thing. It challenges us so that we step outside of what our perceptions are and instead see things from a more spiritual perspective. But this person struggles doing that. They struggle making themselves known. And as I said, this is a collective reading. So the reasons why they struggle could have nothing to do with third party, could have everything to do with their own ego. We have belonging here. They aren't 100% sure that you feel the same way. They're not 100% sure. They do feel like you are very assertive and you're very smart. And I think that that intimidates them in a sense. It challenges them. And I do think that they think that you're smarter than them too, which again challenges that ego inside of them as well, because they're very attracted to you, but they also, the intimidation is not something I feel like they're used to. Who is crushing on pile number 2, please? What are their current thoughts and feelings? We have here messages for a rabbit, service to the animal world. So you could find yourself working within the animal realm in some way. So what a vet clinic. And obviously there's a million different jobs where we can work with animals. But I do feel like there could be a job connection here. Also here with the little albino rabbit. The rabbit is a symbol like the Page of Wands, about leaping into new adventures and wanting to take on this adventure, and a lot of curiosity surrounding you. It's like exploration. We have believe, strange encounters. It's interesting because this person thinks that there's some sort of, it's like they had an aha moment or an epiphany about you, like the first time that they met you. It's like they're attaching a certain amount of heightened spiritual connection to your relationship in some way. So they feel like the two of you have a certain amount of destiny. And even back of the deck has becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger, and fresh perspective. So they may be sort of harnessing the strength inside of themselves in order to push through, in order to make themselves known. I will say though, 9 of Wands with the Queen of Swords, they're struggling trying to tame that fear. They're struggling trying to challenge their own ego, challenge their own position right now. But it's interesting energy because it means that they could be fueling the situation towards change. What are their current feelings for pile 2, please? How do they currently feel at this time? Says, I'm so sorry, the Knight of Cups. And I watch you, I just can't help it. It's like apologetic. I'm watching you, I just can't help it. I'm smug. I'm a smug son of a bee. And the 9 of Cups is all about fantasies that they will towards you with this Ace of Wands. But you feel unattainable. It's like when they're wishing on a star. It says your family won't like me. So you, and we have the 10 of Pentacles here. I just want to say, you may not have wiggle room for a new relationship if you have a different dynamic at home. So take that as it resonates to your situation. I walked away to find myself. The 8 of Cups. Again, if they find them, they may find that they have to detach themselves from an emotionally unfulfilling situation in order to make any type of gains here in your connection. All I have to give, this is all I have to give with the Page of Wands. Fire, intent, curiosity, just like this, this white rabbit here. Back of the deck says, if I called, would you answer? The Judgment energy. And the Judgment is a call for a new beginning. And it does really reflect the fact that this person has thought about what steps they need to take to create change with you. So I think this is a really good time for us to look into the future and see if this person is going to make themselves known. What are their intentions moving forward, Spirit? Will they make themselves known? To pile number 2. You have the Hierophant. Again, there could be a work connection or a position, because the Hierophant represents institutions, education, government, marriage. So there could be marriages in the dynamics of this connection in some way. Or there feels like a very strong, you have the Moon reversed, feels like a very strong work connection here as well. And there could be a dynamic of like one of you is not the boss, but a supervisor of some kind. What are their intentions moving forward? Will they make themselves known? The Moon is reversed, which talks about things being revealed to us. Do have the Devil. Back of the decks is the 6 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. And I'm going to clarify that Devil, please, Spirit. Capricorn energy with the Devil, Scorpio, Taurus. And the Devil, I'm really getting a sense of like sexual energy, but also restriction. Three of Swords. So there may not be movement here for some of you, pile 2, because of a third party involvement, because of somebody who feels attached or somebody who feels restricted from creating change. It is really filled with kind of a sense of mourning though. And I will say that it's not an insurmountable situation. This is not a physical attachment. You can even see in the Devil that the strings around the neck are supremely loose. They can escape this situation if they chose to. But they would feel like they'd have to kind of start at square one. So there's a lot to lose. And this could be, obviously the energies could be switched or reversed. You could be the one with a lot to lose, or it could be a really mutual experience between the two of you as well. But this person may not be able to exert enough strength. This is what they have to do to create change. They have to push past and deal with the consequences. But on the other side of those consequences can be that beautiful sunny day, can be that 10 of Cups, can be the rainbow that waits for us at the end of the day. But we don't see a lot of movement with this person in the near future. Let's get a charm bowl for you, pile number 2. What is this person thinking right this moment for pile 3 of Pentacles reversed, so they could be stuck in a karmic situation. Or again, there could be a work connection here that doesn't allow for, that could be the restriction here, which is causing sadness. Delays and gratification, even though they do feel really connected to you. It's like a connection that defies logic with the 2 of Cups. The Sun is reversed though with the 3 of Pentacles, so it's like they don't feel like there's enough support. They're worried about gossip. They're worried about other people's opinions weighing down upon them, and they are, again, they're in a state of complacency because of their status or because of positions that they hold. So this is creating the delay in the relationship that wants to form, and that they really want to see formed. In the bowl today, we have the letter V. We do have the diamond. And there could be commitments here, so take that as it resonates. We also have the honeybee, which is a self-sacrifice. We have a hospital here, so there could be a hospital connection. It could be a place where the 2 of you work together. We have the Ace of Pentacles, because that's where a seed is planted, a work connection perhaps, an opportunity. We have the Leaf of Change. And the 6 of Pentacles. Change is being impeded by a karmic cycle. We also have here a ring. It's a puzzle piece that says forever. The other side says friends. I have a friend who has that other side of it. So commitments here. You guys, again, this could be a friendship situation that wants more. It's desperate for more, truly. We do have wishes do come true. And we have Pisces energy. And we have the skull and crossbones, which is obsession, which is restriction, which is almost... it's like addiction too. So take that as it resonates. And we have a penny, and the penny is from 2008. So this could be where your beginnings laid in 2008. Again, communications could have started then, a work connection perhaps as well. All right, pile 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonates. If it did, I would love for you to drop me a comment below in my comment section. And if you do, please be sure to subscribe and hit your notification bell so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. A big congratulations to this month's winner who has already reached out to me. You can also check me out for a personal reading on my Instagram account. I'm not on Instagram, my Etsy account, and that link is below. And I have an Instagram account link below, and I offer a chance to win a free mini read over there. And I will be posting about that here on YouTube soon when that post goes up. But I do hope that you come back here for another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Hello everyone, pile 3, you were drawn to the Stone Cross or to the Romance Tarot, and this is your reading. Who is secretly crushing on you, and what are their feelings, and will they make themselves known moving forward in the future? So who is this person for pile number 3, please? All of those drawn to the Stone Cross. Who is secretly crushing on pile 3? We have the Queen of Cups here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Who is crushing on pile 3? Ooh, I keep seeing these pentacles. Like there seems to be a large group of the collective. I just saw the Three of Swords. Who is crushing on you? Ace of Cups. I feel like there's a reason why they are crushing on you, first of all, because especially if you're being represented by this Queen of Cups, which I feel a lot of you are, it's just your loving, beautiful heart. We have the Strength card. We have the Six of Wands. Who is crushing on you? We have the Magician. Back of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. This person, you could be in no contact with them at this time, but let's take a look here. Let's clarify this message. There could just be an emotional separation. There may not be a physical separation. Who is secretly crushing on pile number 3? The Two of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Swords. There has been a very strong fire energy on all 3 piles today. We have the Queen of Swords. Back of the deck, we have the King of Swords, Libra energy with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. This is someone who doesn't feel very optimistic about shifts or changes here. They don't feel very optimistic. This King of Swords on the back of the deck with the Ten of Swords, you can see he's dropped his shield, his guards are down, the tip of his sword is gone. It's like the truth has hit him hard, literally, to the point where it's kind of knocked him off balance here, and he's showing emotion that he doesn't normally show because he's usually very stoic in nature. And it's being supported by this real sense of loss and helplessness with the Ten of Swords. It's like the end of a cycle. Then we see the Ten of Wands, which is uncertainty for moving forward, and there's the Emperor. And it feels like it could be their position that, again, has stolen some of their hope, because it does seem to be sort of a shadow from their past or decisions that they made in their past that led them to this point. Led them to this point where they are crushing on you very hard, and it's almost like they're trying to hold on to a memory of you. Hold on to a memory. So it does feel like this could be in no contact at this time. There could be a school connection here too, but I'm talking a school connection in the past, like way, way in the past even. Because it's like they're trying to hold on to something. They're trying to hold on to a memory, and it's a sense of like nothing's changed for them. Like they've been crushing on you for a long time, but nothing's changed since that moment. And it's because of this loving heart of yours. It's like once we experience the love of this Queen of Cups, it's really hard to not remember that love, because it's all encompassing and it's nurturing, and I feel like there could even be an issue with your position, and that could be adding to and fueling some of the helplessness that they feel moving forward. Because I feel like they don't want to create insecurity, or they don't want to create frustrations for you, so they don't want to come in and create change for you in some sort of aggressive way. They also here with the Two of Swords, and I want to clarify as I go here, but they also are saying that you may have an inability to commit to them even if they were to make their feelings known. Can we clarify the Two of Swords, please? It's on the floor. The High Priestess. They're keeping their feelings secret, and they think that you are too. They think that you feel the same way. So it's not that this person is just crushing on you. It's like they know the truth of the situation between the two of you. That's what they claim. That you're feeling the same way, that you're crushing on them too. Queen of Swords. It could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini here as well. And it's almost like they're waiting for you to sever some sort of, yeah, here's the Nine of Cups and the Death card. Here's the Page of Cups. It's like they're waiting for you to remove yourself from a situation that is either coming to a close or they're hoping will come to a close. The Death can sometimes talk about a cycle that's coming near the end. It's coming close to the end of that cycle, which affords us the opportunity for a rebirth. And this is a person who feels almost obsessively over you, because even the moth to a flame, but there's a skull in the center of that moth if you look really closely, which is talking about reality that has hit them and transition and the grief associated with that reality. It's like, if I'm drawn to you, it could be detrimental. But this is somebody who not just crushes on you, they fantasize about you. You are like a wish and a dream that they hold on to. They do feel really restricted from expressing themselves. And they think that you're restricted because of your position from expressing yourself. And it's like, we made such poor choices in the past. That's what this person's saying. It's like, I made such poor choices in the past here, and those memories haunt me. And there's a permanency of the loss when the Five of Cups shows up like this. Because this person is stuck in a reflection phase when it comes to you, and they're always thinking about you. But, you know, the Five of Cups teaches us that if we're so focused on what we've lost, it sometimes steals the focus upon what could still be in place. I just saw the King of Wands, definite fire energy here. Clarify the Magician, please. The Hierophant. There could be marriages within the dynamics of this situation. And it could be this marriage or their position that keeps them in this Eight of Swords energy. But again, if we put ourselves in this position, there's a necessity for us to find our way out of it, to exercise our will out of this situation as well. But it really does feel like this person is perhaps not in contact with you at this time. And actually, again, there may be motherhood here. You may find yourself being a parent with this Queen of Cups, so take that as it resonates. Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's like five of Pentacles. They feel like they're left out in the cold. So I feel like this isn't a no contact situation. This person is kind of crushing on you from afar. Let's see the secretly crushing on pile 3, please. Yeah, here, keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. Sometimes this Queen of Swords can be a little bit cutting. She's not really known for her temper, that we did see the King of Wands. So this person could be somebody who has a bit of a temper. And even with the Leo energy here with the Strength and the Eight of Wands, it could be that they have a bad temper. They have a bad temper and it's not served them well in the past. We have here, lead the way. Be a leader. Show others how it's done. It says you can help others, and that's what it feels like. It feels like they're sort of waiting for permission from this Queen of Swords. And that's, I don't know why it came across as permission, but it's like they're waiting for permission to make their feelings of you known. Becoming braver on the back of the deck, resilience, experience, growing stronger, fresh perspective because of everything that they've been through. And I do feel like there's been a certain amount of suffering that they've experienced because of the lack of movement in your connection, or the lack of their ability to be able to exercise change here. What is really crushing? What are they thinking? We have here, push through my insecurity. Push through my insecurity. First quarter moon in Cancer. And that's what they're struggling to do. Here with the Magician's energy. The Magician wields all the power over all of the elements, but you can see the big shadow here, the insecurity that overshadows their sense of confidence. And we have here, work through your feelings. Back of the deck, believe in your good luck. Believe in your good luck. But that, I feel like that's the problem with this person, is that they're struggling with that. They're struggling with confidence. They're struggling with what they perceive will be the reception if they were to make their feelings for you known. Who is secretly crushing on pile number 3? What are their current feelings and thoughts for pile 3? We have here hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. It's like two souls that separated for a time in order to gain enlightenment. And it's still, again, it feels like a no contact situation at this time, but this is a very purposeful time too for this person, so that they can gain in awareness, so that they can gain in the awareness that they can escape any prison that they put themselves into. And that great loves like this, if they feel it is a great love, is worth the steps that we're guided to take. You can see the trees eventually do overlap as well. So this could be a good sign to what they perceive is possible in the future, and we'll get there in a moment. How are they currently feeling? We have your sacred journey, life cycles, family, and transformation. And there could be, again, 2 third parties here. There could be the 2 of you marrying each other situation where there are family units, but it's like this, it's like there's an understanding. There's a certain amount of understanding that's coming out. And I have both of my lights here just went out on my tea lights. Both of them just went out. The middle one might actually go out here in a moment, because their guards are down here. The tip of the sword, like they've had epiphanies about you, and some of them have been difficult ones. And that's what we talk about, these types of connections. This person feels like your connection defies logic. This person feels like you guys may be on a sacred journey with one another. And the purpose of that sacred journey is to teach us certain things, even throughout the disconnect. Back of the deck says peace, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. I just paused you to relight those candles because it drives me crazy. What does this person currently think and feel for pile 3, please? It says some people don't want to see us together, but I don't care. Some people don't want to see the 2 of you together, and it could be because of current connections. There's definitely restrictions here that are stopping us from success. But we hold the key to any cages that we find ourselves in. Just know it's not just a crest. I'm obsessed with you. I reminisce a lot on the time spent with you. I've been putting myself first, and I'm seeing it's only been hurting me more. And don't focus on who wants me, I want you. So again, I do feel like part of the restriction here is definitely other people, which definitely complicates things. I have an offer for you. So this may be sort of a preemptive message coming in about the future. I'm going to take action. I'm just planning my approach because I do want us to be in a relationship. Back of the deck says, I am not blind to the signs. I do see them. And the signs, I feel like, are these synchronistic situations where they could even like hear a song and then all of a sudden, or think of a song and all of a sudden that song plays on the radio. There's just something that makes them feel like the 2 of you have some sort of destiny together. Let's take a look and see about the future of the connection itself. Are they going to make themselves known? Will they come forward to make their feelings known for pile number 3, please? Are they going to come forward to make their feelings known for pile 3? Whoops. Just saw the 10 of Swords with the 10 of Wands. And isn't that interesting? 10 of Swords with the 10 of Wands here. And that's where that's the energy that we're contending with. We have the 2 of Swords, which we also saw in your spread. We have the Three of Coins coming out sideways. And I feel like that's important. Back of the deck, we have the Five of Wands with the Magician. There are challenges to creating change here. There are definite challenges to creating change. And I feel like foundations are a huge part of that challenge. And it's interesting because it's the foundations that you're separately a part of that is impeding the actual foundation between the two of you here. They are really insecure, and there is competition here, an inability to commit. Can we clarify that Three of Coins, please? And like I said, it's Spirit comes out when we ask them to, because 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. There's so much uncertainty here that's fueling the insecurity of the future, which again is fueling the stagnation of the future. Can we clarify, please, the Three of Pentacles? Will they come forward and make themselves known? Nine of Pentacles, again, sideways. Our positions are making it difficult. Hanged Man. Oh, these solutions here. And it doesn't feel over, though. That's the thing, is I can't put a fork in it and say, you know what, they'll never come forward. I can't do that. Because Spirit says that they want us to surrender to the situation, and there is definitely a stagnation happening right now in the future, caused by our own indecision. So as long as things maintain in the present the way that they are, this world, this solution, this 10 of Cups, this movement remains in a state of limbo for us. And that really highlights this person's current struggle mentally, perfectly highlights where they're coming from, because their ego is telling them they should let go, and then the uncertainty is just too much, and the burdens of the unknown are too much to navigate around. And when we feel that, when we allow that belief to really permeate us, it becomes the belief system. It becomes our, that becomes the fire that either fuels us or keeps us at bay. And in this case, Spirit says that it's going to kind of maintain in a stagnancy moving forward. But that the world here, it's like unfinished business. It doesn't feel over. It's like both of you are sort of, or this person specifically, because we're asking about who's crushing on you. It's like they're waiting for something to shift in their situation or in your situation. It doesn't feel over, but it does feel like it's a stagnation that's going to continue until something is changed. And it's reliant on this person if they're going to come forward with their feelings for you, but they have an inability to make a commitment because they're trying to protect themselves. Let's get a charm bowl for you. What are they thinking about you right this moment? What are their current thoughts right this moment for pile 3? This person crushing. The King of Wands, the World sideways, and then the Three of Pentacles. Again, there's this limbo state that we're in. Our passion, our drive. The King of Wands is a doer. He has a plan. He executes that plan. He has a focus, and he stays very focused. And it's not that this person doesn't know what they're focused upon. They certainly do, and they're certainly focused on the unfinished business here. But it's their ego, their fear that's stopping them from stepping outside of comfort zones. Practical concerns in the way too, that is stopping us from being able to build upon this foundation, or to build upon their feelings for you. We have R in the bowl. We have the letter V, RV. We also have the rolling pin, which is like domestic energy or food service. We have the balance rune here. We have the love between a grandmother and a granddaughter is forever. So take that as it resonates. You may have a grandparent in spirit watching over you. We have the Five of Cups, somebody who feels like they have lost you, and they feel in this moment, and energy is fluid, of course, but they are in a bit of a state of despair about the situation. They're not feeling great about their position and their ability to wield change within it at this moment. If they feel stuck, though, they are the key to escape any prisons they find themselves in. We do have the Red Cross energy here, so that could be a work connection. A couple of little charms fill out. A little peace palm and the leaf of change. And we also have the seahorse which encourages us to go with the flow in this situation, to surrender to how things are, to surrender to to surrender to our feelings, especially this person, if they want to make themselves known, but to surrender to the situation. All right, group number 3, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated with you. If it did, I would love to hear your story below in the comments section. So please hit your notification bell, your like button, your subscribe button, and drop me a comment below so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. You can also check me out on Instagram for a free mini read, and I'll be posting about that soon. It's a chance to win a free mini read on Instagram, and I offer private readings through my Etsy account, and that link is below. But I hope that you come back here for another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day.